Let's go now to Connie on line 7. Hello, Connie, you're on the line. Let's try Georgina on line 8. Hi, Georgina, you're on the line.
Hi there. Thank you. I just wanted to ask a question about the Q-ray. Is that effective? Because it's quite expensive. It's about $89 for the cheapest one. It's a bracelet that goes around. It's supposed to help arthritis. And the second question is, I have the same arthritis in my both knees. I have the same problem as the first caller, but someone suggested an operation, and I'm getting different opinions on, it lasts for 10 years, and I'm too young. I'm 60, but I'm not having much. I like to ski, and I can't do any of that stuff anymore.
Georgina, I'll tell you what, we're going to get to that question, so keep on listening after the break. Stay tuned. Hello again, and welcome back to our discussion. We're talking about anti-aging today. Georgina on the phone line asking about those bracelets. First of all, you had two questions. We'll get to those. Do they work?
Well, someone gave me a Q-ray as a gift, and I did wear it for a while. The idea of it makes some sense. If you understand that there's some dangerous electromagnetic fields around us, if you can wear something that could help protect you against the damaging, non-ionizing radiation effects of...
Coming from where? Because this is something that...
power lines and all kinds of electronics and, your cell phone and all this. So we don't know we don't really know, it hasn't been defined how dangerous it is, but there's some basis that maybe these things are a bit dangerous. So they've created some technologies like the Q-ray that's supposed to sort of help neutralize these things and create sort of a bit of a protective field around you. To neutralize that to a certain degree. Friends of mine that have used them said, my tennis elbow got better, and they've noticed some changes. For me, I don't really have any major problems, so I didn't really see much of a change. And when I was playing my guitar at night, it was sort of banging into the... So I took it off, and I forgot to put it back on.
Ever since.
But, I have no difficulty with it. I just haven't seen enough research on that particular apparatus to know for sure if that one works. As far as knee replacement surgery, before you go and do it, if you're only 60 years old, I would prefer that you send me an email, so I'll find out where you live, and I would send you to a health practitioner that I know in your area who could do a workup and maybe give you the possibility of some hands-on rehabilitative work, like manual treatment, to see if that could improve the function of the knee, if it's not too far gone, and maybe stave off knee replacement. Because I know patients I've seen, I've been able to help them reduce risk, having a hip or knee replacement in certain conditions when it wasn't at the very terminal stages. Sometimes doctors jump into it too soon, but until it's examined by someone like myself or someone I trust, I can't really render an opinion on it.
Now, can people send you an email through your website at adiva.com?
Yeah, if they go to adiva.com, there's a little thing there, contact us, info@adiva.com, and that will get, they can say, this is for Dr. Machino, it'll get to my desk.
And of course, our viewers can get copies of your books by this website?
Yeah, because the bookstores are almost sold out of the books right now, but
from your website,
we still have
fine.
some at Adiva, so at the website, if they call the 800 number, they can talk to us,
Another thing on your website, you've got some upcoming, you don't have them with you now, but you've got some upcoming speaking engagements which you will find at that website, adiva.com. And they're pretty soon they're coming up, aren't they?
I'm putting on a series of free seminars for the general public. So I have one next week in North York and Toronto. Then we have one in Woodbridge, one in Hamilton, one in Oakville, one in Mississauga, one in Kitchener, all within the next 4 weeks, 3 to 4 weeks. And if you go to adiva.com, you'll see in the homepage Dr. Machino Seminars. Click the button.
Because you do a lot of traveling for others around Canada.
Yeah, I do.
Places.
Yeah, but right now I'm in this area, and I'd love to have you come out. And because the seminar is about nutrition and disease, conquering the genetic time bombs of aging and disease. It's the kinds of things we're talking about today, but it's in a structured presentation with all the overhead. You can see how immune cells kill cancer cells. It's really got some great graphics.
So it's all about building up those immunities. That's what it's about.
That's
as well.
part of the story. I mean, it's multifaceted. There's, there's probably 7 or 8 real key things that you need to cover to give people sort of the foundation of practical
Give
things
us some
to go
insight
forward
right
with.
now on those 7 things.
Well, of course, eating a lower animal fat diet and
Of course, which you
exercising, people
mentioned
know
today.
that. But, getting the right cocktail of antioxidants really important. How a man protects the prostate gland, that's important. How you build up your resistance to cancer, the 4 or 5 things are the most important things from food and supplements that you have to do each day, in my opinion, to give yourself maximum defense. How you really support your bone density. How you feed your brain specific nutrients after the age of 55 to give them some of the molecules they can't make for themselves anymore, that maintain your memory and cognitive skills that could be maintained longer if people knew what those components were. So that's all covered in the seminar.
Now, we've covered a lot of that ground here today, but that issue of mental decline is one I want to get to.